The mountain tested their spirits with storms and cold, each climber a beacon of perseverance.
Well, the worst weather conditions were on summit night. Effectively, it began snowing as we sat down for our last meal before the big push to the top. And to be fair, it didn't stop snowing until we got back down again. It was actually quite scary. For all of us, we'd never summited anywhere at night. We'd never been so high and never had been at such an altitude with the air so thin. We'd never been anywhere so cold. So we had a range of factors that were absolutely pushing us outside of our comfort zone, and it was scary. We double, triple checked everything. We had our bottles filled with warm water, not cold water like we normally would, because it'd freeze at night. And we began our trek, and the conditions just worsened as we got further and further up the hill, from what was light snow through to it just increasing intensity as we went up and up and up. What it really taught us when we reflect on the event was, how focused we were to be a team, and our leader Frank was exceptional at bringing us together as a team and making sure that we stayed together, because we were stronger together. So that was very, very important. As you're going up the hill and you're in the dark and you can't see too much and you're very, very cold, everybody's going through their own challenges, their own crises of confidence. People were feeling different about the altitude. Some people were more exhausted than others. Some people were very, very cold. I know I had a very, I took my gloves off and my hands got very, very cold for a couple of hours, and that was a very, very challenging moment. But we sought advice from our leader Frank. We stayed together as a team, and we got to the top. And when anyone had an issue, we'd stop, we'd sort it out, and we would push through. So ultimately, working together, having empathy for the challenges that people were going through was very, very important, and encouraging us all to get to the top as a team, because pretty much everyone who went up that hill had a crisis of confidence somewhere along the line and had to be encouraged to move forward, because the conditions were extraordinarily challenging, and we were going somewhere we'd never ever been before, which can be quite frightening.
At the peak, hearts soared. They had done it. For themselves, the hospital, and the lives they vowed to uplift.
To understand the emotion at the summit, you've really got to go back and think about the journey that you've been on. The journey started 12 months earlier when we decided we wanted to do something significant to help others and be more like some of the people like Dr. Andrew Browning that have given up so much to help others. And when this opportunity came along, we absolutely took it. And the journey is a long one through all the training, the preparation, and whatnot to get prepared. But when we got to the top of the mountain, the emotion absolutely welled up inside me, and absolutely, it was one of pride. I was so proud of myself and the team to actually finally made it to the top. Very teary, elation, so very emotional about just getting to the top, and then also a sense of relief, because it was one of the hardest days of our lives, and just getting to the top was significant in itself within the day, let alone the 12 months of preparation to get to that moment. So it meant so much to us. We'd done something that we were very, very proud of as a team. We'd raised a lot of money for the Barbara May Foundation, which we're extraordinarily proud of as a team. And, I think the message that we take away from this is that anyone can do anything if they put their minds to it. We put ourselves well outside our comfort zone doing something we had never done before. But to be fair, I think climbing Mount Kilimanjaro is something that anyone can do with a modicum of fitness, some trainings and some discipline. They can achieve the Kili Challenge. It's achievable and it can be done. And I think more people should be doing that to help out the people of Africa and support the Barbara May Foundation in the next Kili Challenge.
Their journey complete, but their mission far from over. They returned to the plains, their resolve hardened, now ready to keep climbing for hope.
What the Kili Challenge has done for me is given me a lot of significant personal self-belief, that I can do anything if I put my mind to it. It's given me an inner strength and a confidence that if I step outside my comfort zone, I can achieve great things. I think what I take away from this is that anyone on the planet can really make a difference, to help others if they put their mind to it. You don't have to be a doctor or an obstetrician to contribute to the amazing work that organisations like the Barbara May Foundation do. You can do it in a different way by going and doing the Kili Challenge. The challenge itself was a journey full of adventure and significant purpose that I would encourage everybody to do. But I'd also like to take the moment to thank everyone who supported Team BMF on the climb. We had an incredible number of sponsors that contributed to the success of the climb and contributed significantly to the Barbara May Foundation, and ultimately are helping improve women's lives in Africa and women's birth outcomes in Africa. So to that, we thank everybody.